the phrase, there's no place like home. There's no place like home.
If I had to guess, wasn't it Dorothy?
Yes, from The Wizard of Oz. So, a friend of Dorothy. Okay, check this out. Homosexual, a gay or queer man. Gay historians say that the term came into popular use in the 1950s as gay and lesbians developed a special connection with Judy Garland, whose ballads of hope and despair and whose relentless spirit and tragic history mirrored their struggle in everyday life. She wasn't the first diva or drama queen, but certainly the one who resonated the most to a generation of gays and lesbians. Garland's most famous role as the ever optimistic and wistful Dorothy in the 1939 classic The Wizard of Oz. Oh my god, that was in 1939?
That's crazy. So
maybe they remade it because
they did remake it, didn't they? Make it in the Oz?
Because in 39 they wouldn't have words in it. Wouldn't it just be a picture movie? Anyway, The Wizard of Oz gave gays and lesbians a secret code word which they could use to refer to themselves at cocktail parties or company gatherings where one could not comfortably out and proud. Gays were inquire discreetly of each other, are you a friend of Dorothy? Wink wink. The wink wink admission of a I am too would likely lead to fabulous and fast bonding in an age when gay bars were clandestine. Did I say that right? And in some cases dangerous. Today the term is used mostly by baby boomers and the older generation of gays and lesbians. The gay members of MTV Kids and Generation X and Y would probably not recognize the meaning of FOD unless they learned it from some older friends.
That was the longest definition of a friend of Dorothy.
I know. FOD, friend of Dorothy.
What? Now that you mention it about The Wizard of Oz like being released in 1939, I remember watching King Kong, and that was released in 1933, and that had dialogue in it from the 30s. They had
but I seen a King Kong that was like more like a picture thing.
Was it?
Remember who was it? Remember the guy with the mustache and the hat, and he used to joke
Charlie
around?
Chaplin?
Yeah, he didn't have words and stuff in his movies. It was just like a picture movie.
Oh yeah, those.
You know, they would just joke around, hit each other, do stupid things.
Yeah.
Wow, your hair just overlaps so perfectly on your arms today.
I mean, it's always been like that, but anyway.
Alright, so we pretty much went through quite a few today, but I got one last one. Go ahead, read it.
It's called squick. Noun, the physical sense of repulsion upon encountering a concept or situation one finds disgusting. Or, a situation or concept which engenders this reaction. Verb, transitive, to cause someone to have this reaction. To experience this reaction. What? The concept of the squick differs from the concept of disgust in that squick refers purely to the physical sensation of repulsion and does not imply a moral component. Stating that something is disgusting implies a judgment that it is bad or wrong. Stating that something squicks you is merely an observation of your reaction to it, but does not imply a judgment that such a thing is universally wrong. The statement kiddie porn and kiddie porn disgusts me may both be true. In my case, the second statement is true, and I assume that the first is also true, but I have never encountered it. I have no way of squick and disgust is an important part of living in a tolerant society. It is my contention that most anti-gay attitudes, for instance, are the result of people finding out that gay sex squicks them, and because they don't know about the concept of the squick, they assume that gay sex disgusts them, which implies that there is something morally objectionable about it. Joe loves hot wax.
What happened? Is
These are no, because these are like so long that it felt like I didn't even take a breath in between those two. Joe loves hot wax, needles through sensitive parts of his body, cutting and flogging.
That's weird.
But tickling, that squicks him. This is from January 18th, 2004.
So if something squicks
I was
me,
6
I'll
years
go
old.
like this.
I was 6 years old at this time that this definition was posted. I cannot believe that. I was so confused with what you were doing for a second. I'm like,
I was making loud
I'm like
faces.
calculating like what it would look like back then. Anyway, all right. Well, you can see that we were yawning back and forth because once she yawns, then I start yawning. Then once I start yawning, then she starts yawning.
It's freaking contagious.
It is a contagious phenomenon that nobody can explain.
It's because like the cat woke me up real early in the morning, and then I started playing with my iPad and couldn't go back to sleep. And then when I tried to go back to sleep, I slept for like 20 minutes, and then I was awakened by the big D, Deborah.
The big D.
And then so we had to go shopping and stuff. So yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah.
But anywho's, here's Mr. Easy Austin closing out.
Alright everyone, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe so you can get more content like this. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.